Did you speak politely and treat everyone with respect?
Yes.
What did it cost?
Nothing. That's a lie. If you were carrying around me, I take it as you showing weakness. There are the weak, and then there is me.
You heard it here first, everybody. Being polite is weakness, and it's definitely not a way to get people to like you, for example. You know, maybe you want to get a good job or get good contacts. You be nice, but that's weakness.
I never did play that well free, but the bird in a cage, that dog on a leash. Be sure to put that dog down, don't fear his bark. Now we can't make a sound, cause we're the wardens, and we're ready. Yeah, we're the wardens, and we're ready.
A special thank you to my patrons NQS and McPuffin, and to YouTube member Holly Miller for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be looking at r/iamverybadass, which is exactly how it sounds. We did a video on this subreddit a long time ago, and I thought that we would return to it because there are still badasses out there, you know? So let's get into it, shall we? From civilian to assassin, I can go back and forth in under a minute. Okay, right, I have a couple of things to say here. Well, I say a couple of things. A minute is a long time if you're being chased. Just a minute's not gonna do it, you know? My second and final point, why do you need to take off the coat to be civilian? Just wear the coat. Just the only difference here really is that you put on a hood and some gloves. Just, you can wear the coat, you don't have to put the coat away. Just wear it and then just throw up your hood when you don't want your face to be seen. You know, that's pretty simple. And just wear the gloves. You don't need to take them off. People wear gloves. It's a normal thing. To the individual who stole my Trump 2020 sign in front of my house in PCR Riverton, you have big balls. You were on video and it's being turned over to the Frisco PD. Thanks to my neighbor's bright Christmas lights he just had installed yesterday. I don't know what the Christmas lights have to do with this sign. And why are they getting installed in like October? I saved this post October latest. Also, you were very lucky I was not home to catch you, because this is one retired military man that you do not want to mess with. I hope we get to meet in the future. Trump 2020. Now, this is recorded before the election, so I don't know who won. Regardless, I mean, stealing signs is kind of dumb. It doesn't matter if you're stealing a Trump sign or a Biden sign, it's just kind of dumb. But you're not gonna shoot someone for stealing a sign, are you? Nobody is scared of you, dude. Nobody. Only women cry. You are a omega male. Fucking pussy. Omega male. The term is beta. It's beta, not omega. Can we ditch the men don't cry stigma? Because men should cry just as much as everyone else should cry, because men's mental health is just as important as everyone else's. There's a reason that males make up the widest demographic of suicides worldwide, and it's people like this who think that men should never be able to show any kind of emotion. It's cool to be a man that cries. I'm just saying. The way she takes off her glasses is straight boss. She's manlier than me. Not manlier than me. No one asked. Nobody asked. He had to make it known that she's not manlier than him, you know? He can't have anyone thinking that he might not be the manliest man. So here we have a video. This guy making a joke. It's not a very funny joke, regardless.
Hey, right guys, so this is me when I meet your mum.
This is a really inconveniently oversized machete. Is it a machete? I don't know what it is. He's whistling a carnival tune while sharpening this ridiculously oversized tool as a threat to this guy just making a not very funny joke on TikTok. Yeah. I don't know, it's just a whole meeting of just not very funny and not very scary.
I wish I knew who these heroin dealers were. I want to bring nothing but death to you and your families for everything you take out of this world pushing poison.
I'm sure the heroin dealers and cartels are absolutely terrified of this man. I'm sure they're quaking in their boots. This man, you know, he just ended the drug trade.
Date night was fantastic, but then being talked about by staff because of date night wasn't so fantastic.
But the icing on date night, that's 3 times he's used the word date night. The icing on the date night cake was when we found out that someone had taken money from our room. That fucking ruined the evening. I'm not happy at fucking all. And if I actually find out who took it, then hell shall rain down upon you. Never steal from me. You made a very bad enemy. I don't ever forget. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but you don't need to ever forget for this guy to get away with it. I mean, you have no clue who it was that stole your money, so regardless of the fact that you never forget, you could be approached by this guy the very next day and you wouldn't even know it's him. So I don't ever forget. It doesn't mean anything. That means nothing. You have no face to forget.
Do you have a mask, sir?
No, sunshine. I'm exempt, thanks.
Well, even exempt people are wearing masks. It's to protect.
Shut up and fuck off away from me before I punch you so hard you'll be picking your teeth out of your shit for weeks. I can't read apparently. Needless to say, I did not buy anything from Replay It. This obviously isn't the way this conversation went. In fact, I'll do a little skit, right, of how this conversation probably actually went. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a mask? It's a requirement.
No, sorry, I forgot my mask. I apologize, I left it at home.
Ah, well, unfortunately that means that you can't enter the shop because it's a requirement to wear the mask.
Oh, okay, that's my bad. I'll leave now. Okay, bye.
And then he posted it on Facebook.
I think I'm gonna be a magician for Halloween, because then if I see any offensive Halloween costumes, I can magically have my fist appear in your face.
This man's just gonna go around punching kids on Halloween. Like, he's only punching children because children can't punch back. People like this they're so stupid. Just let people enjoy Halloween, dude. You don't need to become a vigilante over it. This was on a post about color blindness. Same thing, just without the color. I went to get a haircut and I took my glasses off and the fucking barber was like, how many fingers am I holding up?
I would have said 0, because you won't have any fingers if you keep harassing me like this. Now cut my damn hair.
And that's how you end up with either a terrible haircut or you just don't get a haircut in the first place. I mean, it's guaranteed that this guy is one of those, you know, I'm all brave because I'm an anon on the internet. But the minute he is actually talking to an IRL person, I bet he's really quiet and closed off and is like, show back insides, please. I'm scared of talking to real people.
Speeders on Halloween. To the next MFer who speeds in my neighborhood tonight will have to deal with me. And trust me, you won't like it. I'm in my driveway handing out candy and worse than Beth Dutton. I'm over 40 and very pissed off. These children deserve to trick or treat safely. Jail doesn't scare me at all. Just you try me. I effing dare you. Jail doesn't scare me at all. Now swearing, on the other hand, you'll go to hell for that.
She's like threatening to actually she's threatening bodily harm that could land her in jail, but she won't swear. She'll censor her swearing. You know, I don't think she would last in jail. I'm gonna say it. I think she should be scared of jail. We got another TikTok. This dude's one of those, he thinks that he's tougher than he really is. I'm waiting for it because this one's hilarious. But the red eyes, and then suddenly he's really out of breath. Like, Is he that terrified of this altercation that his eyes turn red and suddenly he's really out of breath? Because he looked tired. Like, why does that make him so out of breath? Why does him being like, go away, I'm talking to her, make him suddenly so exhausted? Unless it's her, maybe she's just really exhausting to talk to. It's not scary though, is it? This guy thinks that he's really tough. Oh, what's worse is I bet all the comments on this TikTok post are like, you know, 14, 15-year-old girls that like,
Oh my gosh, he's so hot. I would love to see him in the Twilight remakes.
this Amanda person won't like me very much. For one, I'm in the military, and two, I have access to quite a few dark and potentially damaging things when it comes to personal harassment. In other words, don't f with me if you don't want the Men in Black knocking on your door to take your ass to prison. Don't the Men in Black deal with like aliens, you know? Isn't that their whole thing? So basically you're threatening to like plant illegal material on their computer. I am really, no one believes you. I bet he's not even in the military. He's just another one of them neckbeards that types really loudly and breathes really heavily at the same time. Do you have kick? No. Well, give me your number. No? Lol. You're gonna wanna fuck me. Lol. I'm 6'2", 240, and I make Denzel in Training Day look like a butch. I don't want to fuck you. Alright, guys, for context, right? I'm not 6'2", I'm only 6 foot. However, this is what 220 pounds looks like. That's only 20 pounds off. So, you know, I'm not sure what this guy is trying to chat out that he looks like, but 6'2", 240 pounds could easily just be a mildly overweight dude. And the final post. Sleeping with my AK tonight. When your girlfriend leaves you and the only thing you have left is your gun. And why is he wearing a beanie in bed? I didn't even notice that before. He's got a full-on beanie. He's got an AK and a beanie in bed like it's not his house. He's robbing the place. Oh, it's so dumb. That's where I'm going to end it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to support me, you can click that join button below, or you can click on that Patreon link in the description. It helps a lot more than you might realize, so if you want to consider that, that would be great, but you don't have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. I also stream over at Twitch every Thursday and Saturday, 8 PM UK time, so go check that out. It's quite fun. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.